So the first speaker we've got is Danny Bent, and he's written a little bit of an introduction for himself, and he's just an awesome guy. I mean, really. So
I wrote that though.
So Danny cycled 9,000 miles from London to India. He got maggots in his beard, and he got chased by wild dogs, and someone put a gun to his head. But I don't think that really wiped the smile off your face, did it? When the Boston Marathon bombings happened, Danny thought, well, what can we do about this? And he organised a relay marathon from LA to Boston and raised $500,000 to just say, you know what, let's just put a positive spin on these things. Let's always look for how we can say no to negativity and just really be amazing and affirm the awesome things in life. He's just done a lot of stuff, hasn't he? Danny was dyslexic growing up. Is still. He failed his English GCSE, and he's written a book. Anyway, he did this 9,000 mile cycle, and he wrote a book, and the book got a People's Choice Award for non-fiction. And you just don't let anything hold you back, really, do you, mate? So,
No one should.
yes. So come up here, you colourful masterpiece. This is Danny Bent.
Okay, guys. This is so awesome. Thanks for being here. I'm going to start us off just giving you a little brief part of an article I wrote about the Londoners. So, give me a few seconds. The Londoners, who are moved from one box to another on tubes and buses like livestock, to be chained to a desk where they are milked of their skills for 8 hours a day. They are given this light relief, whereas they are allowed to feed from mass-produced generic feeding stations like Pret and Eat. These conditions would cause outcry if they were happening to animals. And that is the life for many, many people in London. But you guys, and in fact, before I even go on, I want you to stand up if you're sitting down. I want you to turn to the person next to you, and I want you to say to them, it's awesome that you're here, and I want you to give them a really big, warm hug. The end. Okay. Yeah. So, if I continue, you are the guys that are rejecting this way of life. You're the ones that are saying, I'm not going to be forced onto this illegally full transporter taken to a box and feeding off generic swill. You are the guys that have got bigger personalities, too big personalities. You're too in touch with your beings, too in touch with your emotions and your feelings, and to be constricted by these societal views. And you end up being known as the weird ones. And your end game, and our end game, isn't to have 2.4 children, to have a car and a house and a job that we work 8 to 10 hours a day for, and then just to enjoy for 8 to 10 hours of fun every week. These are the people that are calling us weird. It's strange. You're chasing life, and you're chasing love, and you're chasing adventure, and chasing wonder. You're chasing the real riches in life. And because we look at our fingerprint, we've all got unique fingerprints. We can be identified by our irises. We can be identified by the murmur of our unique heartbeats and our DNA. And why should this uniqueness, how can this uniqueness be squashed into a box and told to do exactly the same thing as the person sitting next to them, day in and day out? And I'm embracing my weird. And I like that. I'm embracing my weird, and by embracing my weird, I come in touch with a lot more people like some of the people in this crowd here, who are also embracing their own unique type of weird. And you get opportunities like this to stand in front of a crowd of people and hopefully inspire a few other people to I'm losing my plot. To accept and then embrace their own type of weird. And then they inspire others. And so it goes. And soon you've got an army of people climbing out of these boxes that we're forced to live in, surveying the horizon and seeing this amazing playground that we are born into, this world that we live in. And we can still work and we can still have families, but let's just squeeze a little bit more fun into that life. And that's what tonight's all about, really. It's all about kind of squeezing more fun into our lives. And one of the many things that I'm involved in London is something called Project Awesome, and a whole load of the crew are here tonight. And it's fitness, but it's not as you know it. It's we wake up we start working out at 6:30 in the morning. It's free, and we hug a lot, we high five, we laugh, we smile. We are obnoxiously loud. Sometimes we ride unicorns, and our workouts are super duper, can't walk the next day, badass. But it's very, very inclusive, and it is very scalable, so anyone can take part, whether it's your first outing of kind of getting into Keep Fit, or you're a seasoned pro. And then afterwards we go for coffee, and then we bask in the glow of each other after having achieved more physically, spiritually, and emotionally than most people achieve in their whole day or in their whole week sometimes. And this has built the tightest community I know. So, and if you guys are looking for a group of friends, a new group of friends, or a bunch of go-getters that can inspire you and share your weird, this is the gang you really, really need to get with. So this was just a short introduction to the night. Join us, be awesome, stay weird. Let's rock it.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Cool. So who wants to go on a 6:30 in the morning workout where we don't have to pay?
I'm going to be giving them out.
Amazing. So there's no big angry man shouting at you to do more press-ups. I like that. I'd rather you shout it. Big happy man. I love it. Okay, so